Aurobindo's Savitri. Book 11. The Book of Everlasting Day. Canto 1. The Soul's Choice and the Supreme Consummation. Page 691. Fifth line. Although the race is bound by its own kind, the soul in man is greater than his fate. Above the wash and surge of time and space, disengaging from the cosmic commonality, by which all life is kin in grief and joy, delivered from the universal law, the sun-like, single and transcendent spirit can blaze its way through the mind's barrier wall and burn alone in the eternal sky, inhabitant of a wide and endless calm. O flame, withdraw into thy luminous self, or else return to thy original mind on a seer summit above thought and world. Partner of my unhour'd eternity, be one with the infinity of my power. For thou art the world mother and the bride. Out of the fruitless yearning of earth's life, out of her feeble, unconvincing dream, recovering wings that cross infinity, pass back into the power from which thou camest. To that thou canst uplift thy formless flight, thy heart can rise from its unsatisfied beats and feel the immortal and spiritual joy of a soul that never lost felicity. Lift up the fallen heart of love which flutters, cast down desire's abyss into the gulfs. Forever rescued out of nature's shapes, discover what the aimless cycles want, there intertwined with all thy life has meant, here vainly sought in a terrestrial form. Break into eternity thy mortal mouth, melt lightning into thy invisible flame, clasp ocean deep into thyself thy wave. Happy forever in the embosoming surge, grow one with the still passion of the depths. Then shalt thou know the lover and the loved, leaving the limits dividing him and thee. Receive him into boundless Savitri, lose thyself into infinite Satyavan. O miracle, where thou beganest, there cease. But Savitri answered to the radiant God, in vain thou temptest with solitary bliss two spirits saved out of a suffering world. My soul and his indissolubly linked in the one task for which our lives were born, to raise the world to God in deathless light, to bring God down to the world on earth we came, to change the earthly life to life divine. I keep my will to save the world and man, even the charm of thy alluring voice, O blissful Godhead, cannot seize and snare. I sacrifice not earth to happier worlds, because there dwelt the Eternal's vast idea, and his dynamic will in men and things, so only could the enormous scene begin. Whence came this profitless wilderness of stars, this mighty barren wheeling of the suns? Who made the soul of futile life in time, planted a purpose and a hope in the heart, set nature to a huge and meaningless task, or planned her million aeon efforts waste? What force condemned to birth and death and tears these conscious creatures crawling on the globe? If earth can look up to the light of heaven and hear an answer to her lonely cry, not vain they meeting, nor heaven's touch a snare. If thou and I are true, the world is true. Although thou hide thyself behind thy works, to be is not a senseless paradox, since God has made earth, earth must make in her God. What hides within her breast she must reveal. I claim thee for the world that thou hast made. If man lives bound by his humanity, if he is tied forever to his pain, let a greater being then arise from man, the superhuman with the eternal made, and the immortal shine through earthly forms. Else were creation vain, and this great world a nothing that in time's moment seems to be. But I have seen through the insentient mask. I have felt a secret spirit stir in things, carrying the body of the growing God. It looks through wheeling forms at wheelless truth. It pushes back the curtain of the gods. It climbs towards its own eternity. But the God answered to the woman's heart, O living power of the incarnate Word, all that the Spirit has dreamed thou canst create. Thou art the force by which I made the worlds. Thou art my vision and my will and voice. But knowledge too is thine, the world plan thou knowest, and the tardy process of the pace of time. In the impetus drive of thy heart of flame, in thy passion to deliver man and earth, indignant at the impediments of time, and the slow evolution's sluggard steps, lead not the spirit in an ignorant world to dare too soon the adventure of the light, pushing the bound and slumbering God in man, awaken mid the ineffable silences into endless vistas of the unknown and unseen, across the last confines of the limiting mind and the superconscious perilous borderline into the danger of the infinite.